It doesn't seem like the federal government is letting go of COVID-19 anytime soon.
We now know, based on rigorous scientific review, that the vaccines available here in the United States can be used safely and effectively in children under 5.
Under 5. Yes. Over the weekend, the CDC signed off on COVID vaccines for children as young as 6 months old. This follows the Food and Drug Administration's authorization of the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines for kids last week. Here to discuss this, let's bring back our panel, lawyer and GOP strategist Ford O'Connell and Project 21 member DawnMarie Alexandra Boursiquot. DawnMarie, let me ask you about this. I can't believe we're doing this, suggesting 3 shots for Pfizer, 2 for Moderna, for a malady, by the way, that I think is, I don't know, I think the numbers are quite low as far as fatalities nationwide in this age group. Why would parents even want to do this?
Because we've still spoken fear. People are still stuck on the fear of 2020, dying. Everybody's going to die if I get COVID. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Or they're trying to preempt. And then the other thing is this birth signaling. Well, I have my child vaccinated, giving them the vaccine, so they're more protected. But what we know is that children have a higher immune system. They are not getting sick at the same rate as adults, and people are surviving. We have survived this for over 20 years, but the government, the CDC, is still selling fear, and people are just really buying it right now.
Yeah, Ford, you know, if you need 3 shots of something, maybe it doesn't work.
I don't think it works. I mean,
DawnMarie is absolutely right. The CDC is a joke. They're trafficking and fear-mongering. When I look at the data, because they're not following the science of the data, we have nearly 20 million people between the ages of 6 months and 5 years old, and virtually none of them are dying. In fact, if I extrapolate it out to the age of 17, it's less than 1,000 people. Why are we doing this? It's obviously to a partisan end, and the Democrats basically want to take a narrative and say the Republicans are against the vaccine or against science, when in fact they are not following the science and data.
Here's President Biden's COVID czar on Good Morning America talking about vaccinations for kids. He was asked if vaccines are necessary. Here's what he said.
Do they need the vaccine at all?
I think they do, George, and here's why. I mean, one of the things we know is that reinfections are happening, especially the Omicron wave did not generate the kind of immunity that prior waves have. And the evidence is really clear that vaccinations prevent hospitalization, serious illness.
DawnMarie, I'm just getting exhausted by these arguments that these people are making. I mean, live your life, build up a resistance, go on. It'll be okay. They get enough. Look, there's some things like smallpox and polio that in the past, they got the vaccines. They were proven to kill kids. This thing it hasn't even shown that.
No, again, it's fear. And the left has done very good at causing people to virtue signal. Look, I was talking to a friend of mine who's a business owner who goes in and trains corporate clients on fitness. They are dropping the vaccine mandate because everybody got sick with COVID. So it doesn't work. So you have to do what's right for you. People are surviving. We have a better handle on it. People are taking control of their health these days. I mean, if you want to get it, great, go ahead. But let's not keep forcing people to do something that obviously is not working. And the thing is, we don't know how safe it is. We don't have the data.
That's the thing about it. That's what drives me crazy. If I were a parent of that age, kids, I wouldn't let them get it. It's just, Ford, we've got 15 seconds. Your last thought, Ford.
Well, Bob, I think you hit the nail on the head. What is the risk versus the reward? For 2 years, this age group hasn't been having the vaccine, and virtually no one's dying. And as someone who's literally had every COVID variant from Alpha to Omicron, I promise you, the body's going to adjust to it. If you want to take the vaccine, take the vaccine. But don't force it.
All right, Ford O'Connell, DawnMarie, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, folks, a bizarre question. Barred somebody from donating blood. That's a good thing, right? Tell you that story when we come back.